If you are a regular person, if you are from a corporation, whoever you are, you have the opportunities to invest with us. Regarding YouTube, what you need to understand is YouTube is a way where people are generating a lot of money today, but it's their business, it's their full-time job. So that's what they do for a living. That's what you always need to have in mind, and that's why there's so great money in it, because it is a full-time job. But the way we will explain you today, you don't have to do anything. We will do all the work. You can just invest some of your money and see your money grow, hopefully. So let's get into the presentation and a little bit about YouTube and this little guy here, Ryan's World. If you heard about him, this little guy, he is like 9-10 years old. He made $26 million from YouTube. And very fast, I'm not telling you that you are going to make $26 million through YouTube, through CBA. That's not what I'm saying. But this just shows that the options of making money with YouTube are so great. If this little guy, his parents are filming him, putting videos up, can make so much money, then there's opportunities, right? There's a lot of opportunities. Many people know this guy, but most people don't know the guys that are making $3, $5, $10, or $100,000 a month from YouTube. And why we don't know them? It's very simple. That's their full-time job. That's what they do. This guy, he got really, really, really good at it. He owned it, actually, and he made a lot of money. So of course he will be popular, he will be known. But the usual guy, the guys that you are following, they upload a little bit about themselves, they do some content, they are also making great amount of money. But we don't know that, or many people don't know. And the ones that know want to get involved but have no idea how. And that's the unique thing. The unique thing with YouTube, the ones that are working full-time with YouTube and uploading content, next to us that have a normal job or have a business, the biggest difference is when I go to work and work 8-10 hours, I get paid for those 8-10 hours now, this month. But the month after, I need to put another 8 to 10 hours so I can get my payment again. In YouTube, is not how it works. I can upload a video today, so I can work, let's say 8 hours, upload some videos, make some content, put it out. The content I just put can make me money for 10, 15, 20 years and more. And that's the unique thing. That's what we are going to show you, how we do it and how you can get involved, right? So imagine all those that have a YouTube channel and are making money from YouTube, and they are making a lot of money. Many of them makes 5, 10, 100, even thousands a month in US dollars. That's a lot of money. Imagine that you can own a part of this amount and get dividends from your investment. So you invest, you own a part of it, and every time there's profit, you get your profit paid out every 3 months. That's the system that we built, and that's why we believe it's a unique model that we will dive into. So let's talk a little bit about us. We have been working in the YouTube niche since 2016. That means we are content creators. We have uploaded a lot of content, actually thousands of videos into YouTube. We know how YouTube algorithm work. We know how the SEO, all these things, how they work. We have built channels from scratch, many channels, and succeeding with them and made a lot of money on them. So we know exactly what we are doing. You can go today and start a YouTube channel. And on average, if you do it yourself and you have no experience or little experience, it will take you 4 or 5 years before you will succeed and start to make money, because you are building a business, and building a business takes time, right? So on the way, on the road, 4 or 5 years, most people will already give up within the first year. Within the first 6 months, they gave up. But the system we built gives us the opportunity to make money much before. And because we have tried it, we know exactly what to push on. We know exactly what content people want to watch. Let's talk a little bit about how we make money and the unique thing about the ads. So when you go in and watch a YouTube video, you see an ad. right? That ad you just saw made somebody money. And that's not the unique thing, because you can upload videos, you can upload content different places, but that doesn't mean that these ads will make you the same way of money. Because the different thing is, when you upload a video on YouTube today and people see that video in 5 years, you are still making money on the video you uploaded 5 years ago. So the unique thing is, when we upload video, we upload a lot of videos every single week. And these videos are making us money in 3, 5, 10 years from now. And that's the unique thing, that a video doesn't disappear on YouTube. It stays there forever. Let's get into YouTube and how big they are. So many of you have heard about YouTube, or using YouTube on a daily basis or weekly basis. But YouTube is actually bigger than many of us think. YouTube is actually the second largest social media in the world, with more than 2 billion active users every single month. More than 5 billion videos are watched every single day. Imagine these numbers, 5 billion a day. And 1 billion hours are viewed every single day. And their revenue it's just amazing, 15.1 billion, an increase of 36% from the year before in 18. So of course we can talk a lot about YouTube numbers, but this is just so you have an idea that YouTube is here to stay. They actually grew in this pandemic with more than 15%. So it's just growing and growing and growing. Let's talk about the most important thing, because the most important thing are the model we build. So let me take you a little bit back in time. We made content on YouTube and uploaded it and made money from it. And that was the concept, right? But it took a lot of years to get there. What we did now is we gave the opportunity, or we give actually still the opportunity, to people all over the world to own a part of the channel that we make from scratch. So what we do is we go out, we make a channel from zero. Then we go out to the crowd. The crowd could be you, could be your friend, could be anybody in the world that want to invest, a professional investor, regular people, corporation companies, and so on, and give them the opportunity to buy shares in the channel. We have, of course, every channel have 100 shares, 100%, and you can buy from $250. That means one share cost $1,000. So 250 give you a quarter share. Of course, the more shares you have, the more money you can make from the channel. When you invest in one of our channels, you don't have to do anything. You just invest and let your money grow with our channel. When you invest, the money goes to content, marketing, and all this of the channel. So we don't take anything from that money. When the channel succeed, we keep 20% of the profit. That's for operating the channel and taking a risk with you. That's the system and the unique model we built as the only ones in the world. And people can see that we are disturbing an industry, because a lot of people are making money from YouTube. I'm not telling you we are the only one. A lot of people are making millions of dollars, much more than we are making. The difference is we are giving you the opportunity to invest some of your money in the channels we are making without you having to become a YouTube content creator or anything. You become a co-owner and own shares in some of our channel. We upload 2 to 3 videos every single week on our channels. And we do that because after a while, after years, when we have a lot of videos, this is an investment for the long run, because this will make you money, hopefully, for the rest of your life. Not just for one day, not just for 1 month or 1 year, for the rest of your life. And it will just grow and grow and grow. And that's the unique thing about the whole process. So how does it work, and what's the risk? Because what you need to have in mind is, of course, this is a professional investment, so there is a risk. But the great thing, as I mentioned from the start, YouTube investments, the one we have made, is a low risk investment. Let me explain you why. When you invest, your investment covers content for 24 months. That means in 24 months, there will not be any cost for the channel, because it takes typically on average between 12 to 24 months for the channel to go and flow and succeed. But that doesn't mean that the channel can't succeed in 6 months or 9 months. Of course it can, but we just say on average. Let's say that the channel is not going so well until the 24 month. We have options. We have always this option to sell the channel. And with all the content we have uploaded, typically we can get 4, 5, 6 times or more the price that you have paid in the end, in the start. That means that the risks are low because we can always sell the channel. There's so many people interested in buying a channel with a lot of content that have been in the market for a few years. So of course we are going for making money, and I will show you how much we can make and the return and all these things, because there's really great return. Let me show you how much we can make from YouTube, how YouTube pays us. So YouTube pays us for every 1,000 views. Every time we have 1,000 views, YouTube pays us between $3 and $5, okay? When we have 1 million views, I'm talking about views on the whole channel. I'm not talking per video, but on the whole channel. That means if we upload 12 videos a month, on all 12 videos combined on a channel, that's how YouTube pays us. That means if all combined videos have 1 million views together, they will pay us $3,000 to $5,000, okay? Is that possible to have 1 million views? Yes. And you can have millions and billions of views. And I guess you have seen a lot of videos with millions and millions of views. Let me show you 2 of our channels here where you can see millions of views on videos, not on the whole channel, on videos. So when one video have 2.3 million views, and the same videos that were uploaded same month, they are all combined. Maybe there was 5 million views combined, right? And the same here, you can see this alone, 5.8 million views, 4.7, and so on and so on and so on. We are talking about to make $3,000 to $5,000, we need 1 million views on the channel. And yes, that's possible, and we have done it a lot of time. But it's like building a business. It takes time to get there. But let me show you the most interesting part of today. So when we go out and make YouTube videos, YouTube pays us when we have hit their requirement, right? We need to hit their requirement, and that's the part that takes time. But when we start to make money, this is the revenue I'm showing here, examples of revenue. So example, if we were having 1 million views on a month, YouTube will pay us somewhere between $3,000 and $5,000 to the channel. As I told you, we keep 20% of the profit, and the rest will go to the investors. In this case, for every 1 million views, you will get as an investor between 28% and 48% return of investment. That's much higher than the average stock market and real estate investment market. Of course, I'm not talking every single real estate and every single stock. I'm talking about the average. So we have channels today making between from $3,000 to $15,000 in revenue. And if you look at the returns, that's between 28 and 144 and more return of investment. So the opportunities to make money from YouTube is great. But we are looking at it on a long-term basis, because if we can make this amount of money for 20 years, for 30 years, that could be our pension, right? That could be so great to build another income stream that is just making us a lot of money. Let me show you some real life videos. If you see here, this is 1 week in 2020. So last year from September, 1 week, this channel made $1,700. But let me show you here, this channel have existed in 3 years. So this means that the channel was funded in 2017 until 2020. It made $819,000, almost $1 million it made in 3 years. Of course, I'm not telling you all channels are as great as this. This is a really great channel, but I'm showing you that we know what we are doing and that we have done it and we can do it many more times. Let me show you another one here. This is 2019, one of our channels. And what you see here is per day. in 2019. This channel made approximately $340,000 in that year. You can see here actually $348,000, and some days more than $4,000 or $5,000 in a day. So is it possible? Yes, it is possible. Have we done it? Yes, we have done it a lot of time. This is a channel from 2020. You can see here, this is per day. This is last year from June until December, every single day making more than $100 a day plus, and some days you can see 2, 3, 4, 500. So we have done it a lot of times, and we will do it again, and that's what you can become a co-owner of and own shares of the rest of your life. So how is it when you invest? When you invest with us is actually very simple. When you buy a car, you get a contract that describes this is your car. It's the same here. When you buy a share or you buy a whole channel, you get a contract that describes you own this part of this channel with this unique ID number. Every YouTube channel have a unique ID number where, of course, that shows if you press this unique ID number in YouTube search, it will direct you to the channel. And you get a dashboard where you can track your investment and see how is it moving forward and how is your investment going. When you start to make profit, you will also track your returns and make a payout to your account, and we pay out every 3 months. So every quarter we pay out dividends from the income. And how does it work? It's actually very simple. I saw some of you asked about our website. Our website is actually simple, cba.as. I don't know why you couldn't find it. It should be very simple. It's all over our marketing material, but it's cba.as. How it works is actually very, very simple. Let me just share another screen with you and show you. If we press right here, I opened the link and you will go in here. Of course, this is just the buying part of the website, but you can go to the website cba.as and you get all the information about the concept and how it works, and you can choose investment at this point in 3 different channels: music, food, and sport. When you press invest now, it will direct you to the one I showed you before, where you can choose, are you investing as a company, private? You fill out your information, which channel, how many percentage you want to buy, in which channel. You can also divide and buy multiple shares in different channels, and that's how it works. Agree terms. And let's try to show you how it works. Here I submit, and then I have I can see I choose these 2 channels. This is my information, the contract I get that approve my ownership. You can see every channel have a unique ID number. If you take this ID number, put it in YouTube, it will direct you to that channel. You can pay by PayPal, credit card, or direct bank transfer. However you like, we have the opportunity and we have made it easy. So regarding the investment opportunity, what you need to understand is we build a system for you as a client so you can make money. You got invited by somebody today as an investor. You got invited by a partner. They can help you through, one of our CBA partner in Kenya or in Nigeria. They can help you place an investment. They can help you move forward. They can help you answering your question. But I am also here today to answer some of your questions and concerns if there might be any.